Byrne here, Midwest Chapter Director for Zero. Welcome back to our special coverage of Giving Tuesday today. I am so excited because I have the pleasure of introducing not only a prostate cancer patient, but a fundraising rock star. Tracy Morgan is a husband, father, and a zero champion in every sense of the word. He's a super creative fundraiser, and he's a pro at getting people to rally around our cause to end prostate cancer. Tracy is also an advanced stage 4 prostate cancer patient living in this crazy time of COVID-19. Tracy, thank you so much for joining us.
Glad to be here.
Grand Ridge, Illinois.
Yeah.
Happy Giving Tuesday.
Yeah, Giving Tuesday. I hope we get a lot of money today.
I hope so too. That's the goal. So for those of you who don't know Tracy, he looks very different today. This is not your normal look now, is it?
Maybe it's the new normal.
New normal. Tell us what you did this past week.
So back on Monday, I made a stupid decision to post a bad hair picture of me on my group page, which my daughters immediately thought, "Oh, Dad, you need a mohawk." So they challenged me. So this is part of our fundraising that we do within our family and our team. So we decided raise $1,000 to get a mohawk. Well, the problem is that happened in like 5 minutes. So we raised it to $1,500. That happened by maybe Thursday. And then I thought, well, what the heck? Let's take the mustache and throw it in there for another 500. So if we get 2,000, the mustache comes out. Well, by Sunday, we had raised over $2,500.
That is unbelievable.
And I have the new look. Good, bad, or otherwise.
Turn your head a little bit so we can see the back.
Oh, I don't know how good the back looks today.
Oh, yeah, yep. But that's a true mohawk.
Yes.
And then the mustache. Now, how long have you had the mustache? I mean, you've had one.
It hasn't been off since 1982 in boot camp.
1982. And all for zero.
All for zero. My motto is I'll do almost anything for zero.
So we'll show some videos of your mohawk and some pictures of the fun that you had with your daughters and making that happen. But you raised about $2,500 to make this happen. And your team is just killing it. So we're going to go into a little bit of how you guys are being creative. But first, as a prostate cancer patient living in this age of COVID-19, what's it like for you right now?
For me, I'm fortunate. It's not a lot different because I normally work at home anyway. So I'm still in my home office. I go in every month. I have to get a monthly shot. So now it's, you mask up when you go in and all that. I'm not doing a lot of outside of activity. I do deal with some customers occasionally or go to the store or something occasionally, but I'm not too far depressed on immune because it's just because of one of my drugs I'm taking. So I'm not in chemo or anything like that. So I'm in a lot better shape than a lot of guys out there are. So I'm fortunate.
What medicine are you on right now, Tracy?
Zytiga, which zero, thanks for getting that around, and Firmagon.
And you're feeling okay though?
Yeah, I'm in better shape now than I was pre-cancer.
Well, I know because so I met Tracy last year at the Chicago Run Walk. You had just recently been diagnosed about a month before the actual Run Walk event. And so I met you, didn't really know too much about you, but I did know that you had prostate cancer. I didn't know how quick that was. I mean, I didn't know that you had just recently been diagnosed and were undergoing or just finished radiation treatment. But since then, to now fast forward to getting ready for this year's Chicago Run Walk, you put together a whole team and your guys are being so creative with your fundraising. So is that helping you stay connected and during this kind of time of self-isolating?
Oh yeah, we love it. We started early. We started like back in February, did real well. And then COVID hit. So I think everybody kind of went in a slump. Well, I don't know. We just kind of kept going. So
why do you think that is?
Because we like doing it.
Down.
we love doing it. We love zero.
I know. So what are ways that you guys are fundraising?
We've been doing, I have a daughter, so one of my daughters is a ER nurse, and she works at several hospitals, so she has a list of friends that's a mile long. It's doctors and nurses. She is a very good fundraiser. She's raised over 4,000 on her own. And plus, her and my wife are making masks, selling masks. My wife's got like 200 on order right now. She gets $5 a piece for them, and it goes to zero.
All comes to zero. That's unbelievable.
We love zero.
So now you didn't know about zero in a way, a year ago, you didn't really know.
No, I didn't. I'm in going to appointments for my radiation, and I see a little placard thing that says, zero run walk, and what's this thing about? And it was June 1st, I think, was last year. So we decided to go to it, me and my wife and my oldest daughter. And me and my oldest daughter did the 1 mile walk, and we were new to it. And I didn't know until the night before I was at the top fundraiser position. So that's kind of how we hooked up, me and you. So I was like, wow. And then so like this year, I'm like, okay, what do we got to do to be the top team? We didn't have a team last year. We were part of one of the teams of advanced urology. And we started our own team. We said, let's go for it. So,
and here you are.
We are today. Almost 10,000 on the books right now.
It's unbelievable. And now tell us a little bit of what zero means to you. So I know as it's Giving Tuesday, and Zero is trying to raise $25,000 today for the Zero COVID-19 Support Fund. That money is helping prostate cancer patients during this pandemic. So for those watching, what does our Zero family mean to you and to your family?
Well, it means everything to me. I just don't even know where I'd be because we started out seeing you guys last year. It's like, oh, this is nice. And then I got on the support group, and that's been wonderful. So, once you get into it and you kind of get your story out, then all of a sudden you become the one that supports the next guy that comes in, which is great. And then from there, once we started into our fundraising, me and you started interacting a little bit more, and it just, without you, I wouldn't be here. Let's put it that way.
Aw, thanks, Tracy. I'm like your daughter, right? You coined me.
Yes, you are my third daughter, and I think you're still the good daughter right now because the other two got me into this mess. So
I was laughing because suggesting to dye your mohawk blue. And then we were all laughing because all of a sudden I was no longer the good daughter.
Yeah, you got kicked out for a few minutes there.
So do you have any advice for other prostate cancer patients right now during this time? I know it's kind of a tough time. You are doing so well as far as your attitude and how you're handling it and kind of channeling that into right now your fundraising efforts for Zero. And also training for the run. And so what advice do you have for other men who are going through prostate cancer right now?
Get involved. Get involved with support groups. Become the supporter. Help become the supporter. Do not close yourself in. Tell your story. Don't be afraid to talk about it. You have to talk about it. You got to get it out. You got to laugh about it. Points. You just laugh or cry, you get tired of crying, so you gotta laugh once in a while. But get involved with Zero, definitely. If you're prostate cancer, get involved with Zero. If you're something else, get involved with a group that it deals with that cancer. But get involved.
Yeah.
And set goals. I set this goal last year to run this 5K. I was 58 at the time, out of shape. Stage 4 prostate cancer. And I'm like, well, what's the problem? And I'm not where I need to be yet, but we're not. So I'm running for the May 30th date. I'm hoping to be doing it at May 30th. So I don't know what I'll be doing by September.
Yeah, by the time September comes around, you'll be ready for a marathon.
Yeah, I might have this back by September. I don't know. Maybe I'll keep it.
We were laughing that I told you need to keep that mohawk until the race.
Be careful what you wish for.
I know. Oh gosh, Tracy. Well, thank you so much for being here today. We really thank you. You're amazing. You're a newly zero champion, and
Yes.
you have just taken that and run with it. And one last question I have for you is, how do you think you have changed from when you were diagnosed and you got your diagnosis that you had stage 4 prostate cancer to now? I mean, what is your outlook, and how have maybe you changed?
Well, and you know, when you get the diagnosis, it's grim and whiny and all that stuff. And before long, you start changing your outlook, and it's like, okay, I'm not cursed, I'm blessed. And today, if I had to do it all over again, if my symptoms with the back, I went in there and they said, here's your choice. You can have cancer or you can have a back injury. I'd keep the cancer. It's totally changed my life for the better.
One thing your daughter told me was that prior to you getting prostate cancer, you were very quiet, and you wouldn't be caught dead doing a live interview like this, or posting on social media, and here you are so vocal and sharing your story and helping other men. So I know, I mean, just from what your family says, you're a different person. You're more open to talking and sharing, because I know that for you that's also therapeutic, but also that your story can impact other men's lives.
Yeah, we need to get awareness out there.
That's right. Which is all about today, right?
Yes, I'm hoping that I get to see someday that prostate cancer awareness is the same as breast cancer awareness. That's the level it has to be at.
I agree.
And these men got to start opening their ears up.
Hey, look at you.
Yeah, I opened mine. Woo.
And look what you accomplished in the past year.
Yeah, amazing. A mohawk.
A mohawk. Yeah, here you are with a mohawk and no mustache. Well, Tracy, thank you again for sharing your prostate cancer journey and your passion with us. For all of our viewers, we are going to be streaming all day, going live for a special Giving Tuesday coverage. So keep watching here on Facebook, and don't forget to donate. Our goal is to raise $25,000 today. So thank you guys for being here. Thank you, Tracy. We love you.
Let's make some money today.
Make some money. That's right. All right. Take care, everybody.
Bye.